This is so awesome! Arbok. Roll, 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 roll. Get in your Pokeball. Hello YouTube, this is Chriz Maniac bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this battle is an NU match versus Ty5on, my good friend Ty5on. And if you haven't checked out his channel yet, check out his channel down below. I think he got like a new camera recently, so his uploads are gonna be like much more better to watch. Anyways, looking at both of our teams, Ty5on has a very worrying Pokemon in his team, and it is that pink blob of an Alomomola. Pink blobs in Pokemon tend to tell you that they're unkillable, self-healing, like impenetrable walls that you can't really break through unless you have the right Pokemon. And if I don't have any like special attackers to hit Alomomola, then it'll look very likely for me to break through it. Anyways, looking at my team, I have my Armado just to set up rocks and to spin at the same time, and I have 5 attackers on this team, so this team is pretty offensive. And if Ty5on successfully defends my attacks with his, what's it called, Alomomola, then I lose because I can't really break through it. And his Alomomola is a big threat this match. Anyways, my MVP for this match is my Arbok, and my Arbok does a lot of work surprisingly, and this is his first battle too. I have 2 Pokemon that are new in this battle actually, my Beartic and my Arbok, so let's see how they do, shall we? Anyways, his Flareon burns my Alomomola, I don't really care. He's just only here for spinning and for setting up rocks. He's not really here to do damage. My other 5 attackers in this team are here to do damage. I get a knockoff off on that Flareon, which is pretty nice because Flareon is a wall and it's nice to get off its leftovers just to like lower its survivability. Anyways, he goes for the Wish right here, and he is seeking to pass it to another Pokemon, his Wish probably. And I go for a Rock Blast. I miss, doesn't really matter because I wouldn't be able to do much to this Flareon anyways. Although I would bring it to like 50% probably if I actually hit it, which would be pretty nice. Anyways, I switch out right here. I'm anticipating Ty5on to switch also because he just wished, and I'm hoping that he won't stay and go for the Will-O-Wisp. And he goes for a Fire Fang right here, and it's not the Will-O-Wisp. This is great, and that Fire Fang unfortunately doesn't burn me, so I can just thread him out with some Water type move. And yeah, he's threatened out. He doesn't want to lose his Flareon just yet. And in comes Alomomola. This wall that's unbreakable, but I'm hoping right here to set up with Swords Dance and then break through as well, because a counter to walls is boosting up, and if you boost up enough, then you can break through those walls and destroy them, and that'll defeat their purpose of blocking you because they can't block +6 like attack. Anyways, I get up to +4 right now. I'm hoping he doesn't burn me with Scald or something. Oh yeah, folks, and I'm sorry if my camera is a bit weird. It like glitches for a second. My camera is not like it's not cooperative, I guess, when it was recording and I didn't notice it. But yeah, it's still watchable, this video, so just don't mind it. Anyways, I'm at +6 now. I'm hoping he won't burn me with Scald, and please don't burn me with Scald because now I can just sweep you if I get past this Alomomola. But he indeed does burn me, but I'm fine with that. I'm still at +3 attack because it just halves my attack, right? So he protects right here. He gets off more burn damage on me, which is expected. And right here, I go for the Mega Horn because that's the best attack I have to hit Alomomola with. But it looks like my Samurot's not living long because I have Life Orb plus Burn, and those two together would like really lower my lifespan. And I only have like 2 hits left in this guy, and he's obviously gonna -1 hit from me because he has Protect and Wish. So this Alomomola successfully would stall my Samurott out, given that I don't crit him or anything like that. So I switch out right here because I can't really do much versus this guy, and this Alomomola is really annoying to me. And I bring in my special attacker so I can hit it with like some sort of special move. And I actually have Thunderbolt on this Giraffe Rig, so I can hit this guy for super effective damage, do a lot of damage to it. It deals like 65% to that Alomomola. He goes for a Toxic, and that is fine because I can just keep attacking. He doesn't go for a Scald. And he gets stall me out, I guess, but I have Calm Mind while he goes for a Protect. So, I am doing what I sought to do in the first place against this Alomomola, which is to boost up with a wall and just hit it really hard and knock it out. And that's one of the best ways to destroy a wall. Boost up and it won't be able to defend against your attacks. So I'm at +1 attack now, or rather special attack, and I'm at +1 special defense, so I won't be taking much from a Scald, and I can hit back really hard with Thunderbolt or a Psychic or whatever I go for. So I'm hurt by the poison, whatever. He redodges Alomomola because it is very valuable for his team. It could wall my entire team basically if I lose my Giraffe and my Haunter. In comes Mom, his Miltank, and I go for a Psychic right here because I was anticipating him to switch out, and it does like 50% to this Miltank. And looking at that damage, I see that it's a special wall for this team too. He has 2 special walls actually, his Miltank and his Flareon. And I go for the Baton Pass right here because I can just pass on this boost to my Haunter. I'm expecting him to go for the Body Slam or something like that. So I bring in Vibe, my Haunter, and he goes for the Milk Trick actually. And I'm fine by that. I can just set up a sub in his face and hit him really, really hard with the Sludge Bomb or whatever I go for. So he switches out right here. He brings in his Flareon, his other special wall for this team. He gets Rock Damage, which is pretty nice because this makes it more likely for me to knock him out with my attack. Anyways, I go for a sub right here, and then I go for a Sludge Bomb following that, and let's see what this 1-2 punch does. It does like almost all of his HP, and I got a poison off too, which is really nice. So I'm like, okay, great, this is finally looking up for me. Now I can finally start breaking through his walls and start doing something to Tyson's team. Tyson tells his Flareon to Firefly my substitute, my Haunter, and it goes away, and this kind of sucks because now I can't really do more damage to his next Pokemon that he brings in. I go for a sub right here, just like banking on the hacks, that 5% hacks that he might miss with Fire Fang, but of course he doesn't miss. And maybe he would do something else like Wish or something, or Protect, or actually why would he go for Protect, whatever. But yeah, I was just knocking this Flareon out with the poison damage that I got on him. And I guess it was Buzzkill, and this indeed is a Buzzkill on my Haunter's little sweep going on because I can't stay in versus this Electivire, or rather Electabuzz. And I bring in Themistocles just to sack him off because he has like done his best this battle, but he's burnt, and he can't really do much more after that because of the Alomomola still running around. He can always bring Alomomola to my Samurott anyways, so I can't really do much. Anyways, in comes Hitmonchan, and I bring in my next Pokemon, which is my Beartic, I believe. And this was a very bad misplay by me because I thought that he would go for the spin, thinking that spinning was more important, so I could set up, I could just attack him straight out. But instead, he just goes for that Drain Punch. I don't think that critical hit even mattered because I think he had Life Orb right there. Yeah, he had Life Orb damage, and he probably is Adamant too. So yeah, that was a horrible misplay by me. The first time that Putin, my Beartic, went out to battle, he got smashed by a Drain Punch. I'm so sorry, Beartic. Oh boy, what a waste of a Beartic. Anyways, he goes for a Thunder Punch on my Haunter. It takes out my sub, and I was just looking for what sort of move that he would throw at me. And I was just stalling him out with Life Orb Recoil. But I got a Plane Split off on this Hitmonchan, but that means that I couldn't even live his next Thunder Punch, which kind of sucks. And that was a waste of my Haunter right there. And that was another misplay by me because I could have kept my Haunter later on versus Alomomola. And I only have Tau, my Giraffe Rig now, for special attacks. And he stays in with his Hitmonchan, but I successfully prevented Tyson from spinning away the rocks. And this is great because rocks also is another way to counter walls, well rather hazards. Because hazards are a chip damage that slowly break down walls so that you can destroy them later on. And that is what I want to do because Tyson has 3 walls in his team left, I believe. His Miltank, his Alomomola, and there's one other Pokemon that I forgot. Anyways, this is the chance for my Arbok to come in with his Miltank in the field. He goes for a Body Slam. I'm hoping he doesn't paralyze me. He doesn't, fortunately. Phew! And I'm hoping that I can get up a couple coils so that I can break through his Alomomola. At this point, I'm like, okay, I'm pretty much lost because he still has that freaking Alomomola left, and I can't really break through that. And my Arbok is basically here in the field just as like my last hope, basically, because I can't really do much with his Arbok. Anyways, I am very fortunate with what Tyson goes here for, because it's his turn to misplay, and he goes for a Stealth Rocks on my Coil, and I can just keep boosting up. I'm at +2 now, after this Coil, and +2 defense, +2 attack, and +2 accuracy. Arbok is very dangerous, because I have Gunk Shot right here, which has only 70% accuracy. I have Sucker Punch, and I have Earthquake, and that is enough to sweep his entire team. So he doesn't paralyze me in a second body slam, fortunately. And that body slam doesn't really matter anyways, because even if I was paralyzed, I have Sucker Punch to outspeed this Pokemon. In comes Blackface, his Jinx. And if I'm to defeat this Jinx, I need to predict whether he'll go for a Sweet Kiss, putting me asleep, or go for the attacking move, which requires me to go for the Sucker Punch. And I choose to go for a Sucker Punch right here, and I'm hoping that he would go for an attacking move instead of Sweet Kiss, which would put me to sleep, and which would ultimately destroy me. And indeed, he does go for the attacking move, so phew! I came on top of the predictions right there, and he didn't go for the Sweet Kiss, or whatever kiss it is. I don't know which kiss it is, but yeah, I killed that Jinx, which is great. I'm down 5-1, I mean 5-3 right now, and I'm catching up. In comes Tyson's Electabuzz, and it wants to end my streak, my kill streak, and give me a buzz kill. But he survives into the Sucker Punch right there and retaliates back with a Thunderbolt, but it's not enough to knock me out. And I'm like, oh phew, I really thought that would knock me out because Arbok doesn't have the best special defense, but it didn't knock me out. I guess that thing hits like a fly and it's not enough to destroy an Arbok. And there comes this really big threat of an Alomomola. It's actually not pink, actually, it's purple. And I'm hoping to destroy it with a couple of gunk shots because I'm at +3 right now. And a gunk shot hits really hard under Arbok's stab. And gunk shot actually does like 50% on Alomomola. And I'm like, yes, I can break through this physical wall, which constantly wishes up and protects and stuff. And fortunately, he doesn't go for that burn. My Arbok's such a fighter, he didn't get paralyzed with those two body slams and he didn't get burned with that skull, so I am really lucky with my Arbok right now. Tyson switches out again, and then comes Buzzkill as, I guess, kill fodder at this point because he needs more regeneration with his Alomomola just to survive my next gunk shot. And his battle's looking up for me. Despite my misplays earlier with my Haunter and with my Beartic, I am going to sweep Tyson's team with my +3 Arbok. And it's all gonna be hugs and hisses from now on. Wow, what a horrible pun. Anyways, here comes Mom, his no tank, and I can just smash this thing with a gunk shot. And yeah, my gunk goes all over the place. Oh boy, that sounded wrong. Oh boy, that was terrible. Now you guys are gonna joke around in the comment section. Anyways, in comes this Alomomola, which had 2 regens from switching out and switching back in, and it looks like it's still gonna get smashed by another gunk shot because it turns out to be a 2 KO. Looking at its HP, I go for a gunk shot here, protects himself just to get more recovery with his leftovers, hoping that he can survive another one. But at this point, he's just stalling out because he has pretty much no hope for this Alomomola. I still have my Girafarig waiting in the wings just to Thunderbolt this guy, and I can just knock it out with 1 gunk shot. It's not even a 2 KO, I just knock it out straight out. And that was a battle against Tyson. So folks, Arbok is really good anyway, suggest you use it. I hope you folks enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you folks next time!